Hey, welcome to episode number 5 of No Late Fees. I'm Mike.
I'm Ryle.
Thank you guys again for joining us. Today we are going to be watching something I teased earlier this week because it's Mortal Kombat week.
Yep.
So we're going to watch the original Mortal Kombat from 1995. I did drop 5 things you maybe never knew about it on our TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, so go check that out. This movie is classic. I can remember being in 5th grade when it came out, and every kid that I knew thought they were, not a ninja, but a fighter. Even the girls was Sonya. It was let's just say the playground was a fun place in 1995.
I remember when this came out. We were all like Street Fighter guys, and then when this came out and you saw the gore, it was like a game changer. And I remember just arguing with people like. I had friends that were like, "Oh, the Mortal Kombat guys could beat the X-Men." And I'm like, "No way!" I'm like, "Are you crazy?"
No, you're not. Yeah, who said that? I want to know his name.
I know, but it was just, but that's how like popular it was when it came out.
What a phenomenon! Because the game came out in '93. Yeah, pretty popular game.
Yep.
And we can go on a tangent about that. That game was you had never seen that kind of motion capture in a game before. No. It was incredible, and the get over here and all that kind of stuff was just amazing, and the gore of the game too. So, and then for them to come out with a movie and have a lot of popular actors in it for the time. And then then there was some Sonya was actually supposed to be played by Cameron Diaz. That was one of my facts, which that was crazy. She broke her wrist and she got recast by the girl from Billy Madison. So that was what we knew her from.
I don't know if it would have.
It probably would have been as good.
I don't know, because it's I don't know. That's a tough one. I was thinking about that the other night.
That would have been weird to see Cameron Diaz in that, because then the year before she would have been in The Mask. That would have been her first role. In The Mask with Jim Carrey. So we're gonna attempt to do this like we did, and thankfully we were able to watch RoboCop and put it on YouTube, right?
Yep.
So YouTube community that has found us. We appreciate you. That's the goal for today. So if you guys don't know, the object of our show is wherever you find us. If you want to watch the entire episode, which can be long, we get it, but we want you to help to have yourself a good time and watch along with us, because we're just a couple of dudes commentating. We're the guys you don't want to take to the movie theater because we talk for the whole film. If we've seen it, that is. If you don't want to be alone and watch a movie, or if you want to watch with some of your friends, you got a couple of semi-experts on what we're talking about here. And yes, I might get the names wrong. Maybe I do it. Maybe I don't. I mean, right now I'm drawing a blank for the names of the guys that are in this film. So, but I've seen it. I've seen this movie several times. So, thank you for finding No Late Fees, and hopefully you're watching on YouTube, and we're going to get this whole thing put out right now. If that's not the case, and you're finding us somewhere else, like Rumble, you'll be able to watch the whole thing for sure.
Yes.
But if you're finding us just for clips, or at other spots where I'm posting, and you can't watch the whole thing, and it is a YouTube thing, we're still going to watch through. We're still going to watch the movie and commentate. I will remove the video from the YouTube channel if I have to. That's kind of going to be the plan moving forward. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do it. I am not entirely sure what the licensing agreements are for each of these older films. So thank you again for finding us. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the nearly 100,000 views on our content over the last 2 weeks. Thank you to the subscribers. Thank you to everybody. We hit, it doesn't sound like a big milestone right now, but we hit 100 followers, 102 today on TikTok, which is hard to do. Nobody on the TikTok is not personal friends of ours. I haven't had anybody approach me and say, "Oh, I saw your new show." So that's okay with me. We're in it for the long run. So guys, sit back and enjoy. We're going to put on Mortal Kombat from 1995, starring
Lyndon Ashby. Robin Shue. Bridget, I can't remember her last name.
Bridget from Bridgetown.
Christopher Lambert. I mean, come on. It's Highlander. Who else? The guy that plays Kano, infamous guy, big Australian, New Zealand actor. He actually passed away. R.I.P.
R.I.P. that guy.
Oh, and then Tokagama, probably butchered that, but
okay.
He just recently passed away. He's the actor that played Shang Tsung. Who else is in this? There's Talisa Soto plays Katana. I'm trying to think who else. I think I got most of them.
I got most of them, yeah. So sit back, relax. We're going to do this watch through, and we hope you guys enjoy it. And we'll, if you're not going to be able to watch the whole thing, we'll catch you on the other side. Otherwise, enjoy. All right, here we go.
Oh, this is exciting.
It is very exciting. So starting from the very rip, you all know what you're about to hear. So if you caught my facts, this song right here was actually only designed to be used with the original video game.
Yep.
However, because it was so popular, they played it over this, and it became a top hit everywhere on the planet.
Yeah.
Everywhere on the planet.
Yeah. Even if you probably didn't even know the game, you're probably like in the club. Yep. Mortal Kombat.
And in an effort to not get copyright infringement, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit as I just did. We are so technical here, guys. If you haven't figured it out yet, we are looking at one high-grade 4K camera, and then the other, what you may be seeing, the video above our heads, is literally a 1080p 5-year-old Canon camera that I had sitting around recording my TV in my studio, in our studio. So yeah, but here we go, opening the movie. I don't know if they were going for a video game look here. I assume they were, but the graphics are just terrible. Let's just put it out there. It's just bad. This movie was over budget at this point already.
Yep.
And the slow... Oh, my goodness. You got to love how they use the dramatic, almost video game like sound effects too. He's beating up a little kid.
This is infamous.
Yes. Wonder if they told him to make that face. Here we go.
Go Robin Shoe. Remember he shortly did Beverly Hills Ninja after this movie.
Yes.
R.I.P. Chris Farley.
What a great to lose too.
Yeah. It's so campy.
So,
miss me.
So when they made this movie, this is actually Paul and W.S. Anderson's first directorial debut, major motion picture, and he said Christopher Lambert, who plays Raiden in the film, was such a help to him getting this film more or less over the hump.
Yeah.
That he practically should have credited him with the co-director on it because he's a professional. Yeah. You know, I mean, he's been in
a bunch of movies.
I mean, hundreds.
And the thing is, in the early '90s, he was pretty big here, and then he kind of lost kind of popularity, I guess. But he was still pretty big across seas, and he was the infamous Highlander. For those of you who don't know, Connor McLeod in the original film. And just recently, he did like a social media post, and he wore the original Raiden wig again.
I did.
Yeah, I did.
That would have been cool to see.
So, Again, another Uzi.
Yeah. Miss. But she did nail him with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Is that a scope?
It is.
No,
look how long that scope is.
It's
a flashlight.
It's a flashlight.
But
why?
But it,
yeah.
It probably technically is their version of a scope. Good old Lyndon Ashby. Did a lot of B movies, primarily. If you aren't too familiar with Lyndon.
So, as we mentioned a moment ago, being Paul W.S. Anderson's first major film, apparently taking on things like fight scenes like this, there are multiple takes. You look at different things, you go and you decide what to use. Well, this first major fight scene that we have, they had filmed it 6 or 7 times in a row, and at the end, the actors and the stunt people were so exhausted that they basically told him, like, we can't keep this up for the next 38 days or whatever it was for shooting. So one of the actors who plays Liu Kang came to him and said, hey, just so you know, typically, because he was pushing in really tight, apparently it was very popular and still is to shoot the fight scenes in a wide form, so you're never shooting up against their bodies, because you can cut it different ways, you know? So I find little facts like that from here fascinating.
Yeah.
I love in my mind, I don't know what it's like, but I like the idea of filmmaking, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, that's why I like when you watch guys like Donnie Yen, who does all the fight choreography, and you see those movies, even the old, like, kung fu movies, like, just think of the choreography of those films did. And you think in these earlier movies, they would have hired somebody from those films to do their fight scenes, because if you look at a lot of early 90s action movies, like the fighting's terrible.
It's always bad. Unless it's a Jean-Claude Van Damme film.
Yeah.
But Steven Seagal? No, thank you. We got to probably do like a whole week on Steven Seagal films.
Well, let me tell you, I literally just now thought of it. Like, if you're out there and I'm gonna create a drinking game for some of you guys. Watch a Steven Seagal film, and every time he breaks somebody's limb, you have to take a drink.
You'd be under in like 5 minutes, guys.
Yeah, 100%. He's always breaking somebody's arm.
Or anytime he changes his accent.
Yeah.
Drink a bottle of wine or something.
Oh.
Again, fantastic graphics. So were they shot a bulk of this film in Thailand. But it was so remote that they literally brought everything in to do it, and they would run out of bat power, and there was nothing.
Yeah.
There was literally nothing, and it was such a hassle to get the actors back and forth, because they didn't always shoot at the same time, that it almost stopped the production of the movie. They almost had to move it.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of nuts. I'm going to say that the plot of this movie is so loose. You know?
Yeah.
It's very like, okay, what now? No explanation really as to why everything's happened the way it is. He's obviously there where his brother was just slain.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm going to have to turn it up. I hope we don't get banned. Hit the right button. It'd be nice. Yeah, hope we don't get banned. So they're going over their lore, their monk Chinese lore of, basically what's to come, right?
Yep.
They believe something is about to happen. Remember how we talked about in Terminator a few weeks ago, where all the SWAT guys were the same guys over and over again? Do you think anytime any of these movies, pick a '90s movie where they had monks in it, you think it's just the same guys, probably, right?
Well, that guy right there, the monk.
Yeah.
Yep. He was the teacher in the original Kickboxer movie.
Oh yeah.
So, which just so happened to be in Thailand as well.
Dramatic reveal.
Oh.
And by the way, it looks nothing like Raiden from the video games.
You know, when you're a kid and you're watching this, you don't think about it. But you come back and watch it now and you're like, why? But trust me, the second one, Retaliation's worse.
We pretend like it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Did he just do his Highlander accent too? Sparkles.
Oh,
you watch,
love it.
But you watch these movies, right? This is mid '90s at this point.
Yeah.
Produced in '94, shot in '94, came out in '95. And then to think about how far the graphics came from the first movie we watched, was Big Trouble in Little China, to where we're at here in this film, but even where we're at now for graphics.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they, and we've talked about this actually again, even, and we talked about whether it makes the movies any better or not. Yeah. I don't know that it does. I mean, it makes them look less campy and cheesy. Like that effect was even for then total cheese.
Yeah.
But does it? I don't think it's improving, the quality of films.
No. Especially now when you're looking out for it. Like, you're like, okay,
how am I being fooled?
Yeah.
Huh. Getting exposed for not being a real martial artist. It's like the Milli Vanilli of MMA.
Oh, that's a call out. Man, if we could find a Milli Vanilli cassette tape.
Oh, wow.
Woo.
Yeah. If you're out there and you have one,
yeah, let's know.
Can you ship it? Mm. I love the subtle racism they just did there. Hey, buddy. Speaking of, that was a wild comment we got this week, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
People find, if you don't know what we're talking about, go to our Instagram. We had some Joker comment on there. Mm-hmm. I'm not even going to repeat it.
Yep.
I'm not going to delete it either. And it's on the video of, we're talking about Django Unchanged.
Yeah.
Unchained.
Yep.
Ooh, not Unchanged. Holy cow. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I just don't even know what to say about that. I'm just going to say thanks for watching.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
You couldn't be any more wrong.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm an awkward right guy. I'm awkward. I'll give you that.
Well, I mean...
Oh, we have commercials. Commercial break. Okay, well, welcome back. First commercial break brought to you by I don't know who. We still need sponsors. So if you don't know, followers are hard to get.
Yep.
What's even harder to get is people to actually watch your stuff. Mm-hmm. So we collectively have a few hundred followers across all platforms. But as of this morning, in the course of making these videos over the last 10, 12 days, we've amassed almost 100,000 impressions. Which, if you're a business out there and you think that's kind of cool, because we think it's kind of cool,
yep,
and you want your sponsorship to go on each of these segments that we're doing in between commercial breaks, we will make you a custom sign that will hang right above my head, and we will give you a shout out and even commercials for you for advertising. So if you're interested in that, hit me up on any of our social media platforms and we'll get you squared away. Let's throw my popcorn. You know how that looks like? Wait. I'm gonna bring this back to modern times.
Okay.
Did you see Erica Kirk's press conference the other day?
No, I did not.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up live in person.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you.
Oh.
This was a couple days ago. So for you, those of you who don't know, I'm going to put it right here. Erica Kirk went on to defend herself yet again against Candace Owens. I haven't seen the Erica Kirk nor the Candace Owens thing because I don't want to participate in it. But she looks just like Sonya Blade. So
she's probably going for that Janet Jackson look.
Well, actually, that's what Candace called her, was Janet Jackson.
Enough.
Listen, he's not that powerful. His voice. What's the name for the guy from the first Punisher film? Not the first one, obviously, but the one they filmed here.
Thomas Jane?
Thomas Jane. Does he not look a little bit like Thomas Jane?
Lambert?
Uh-huh.
They got the same bone structure in the face.
Yeah. It's weird how that happens, you know? Oh, man.
I'll tell you, it's a really good Thomas Jane movie. It's actually with him and Aaron Eckhart. It's called Thursday. Amazing movie. It's probably hard to find for anybody, but amazing movie.
It's like the white version of Friday?
No. They're like hitmen, and something happens, but he walks away from that life, and now he's like a husband.
All right.
And he's got a wife, and they're starting a life together, but his past comes to hunt him.
Okay.
While she's at work. It's a good movie. Great movie.
Sounds very Punisher-like.
Thursday.
Do you think that he just took liberty and that's the voice he wanted to use for this whole thing?
Well, he's always kind of had a weird voice like that because he's French. So he's got to cover up his French accent. So that's probably what's easier for him to talk like. There's some guys that can't do that. You heard Gerard Butler? You know, a lot of these guys can cover up their accents, but Gerard Butler,
it's hard. Real thick Scottish.
He talks at the side of his mouth.
Yeah.
Like this.
So I saw a movie with him. I think it was called like maybe Cop Shop or something. What a great movie that was.
Excellent movie.
I mean, I was like, this is going to be a garbage movie. Great movie.
Excellent movie.
Yeah. I think I saw it twice.
Gerard Butler does some good films.
Well, I mean, fan of the 300, obviously. I thought that was Frank Miller's work coming to life like that. And both those Sin City films as well. Yeah. Very good. But we love that movie so much. I actually had done a report on it back in my day in high school about King Leonidas and how that whole thing worked. And then subsequently, that is what our first born child was.
I was going to say.
Yeah, he's 18 years ago almost now. I know I don't look old, but I am. Shout out to absolutely nobody in the comments for telling me that I had popcorn in my beard for a good 5 minutes. I didn't know you were telling me that until I saw your hand, and I'm like, now I'm just like, is there popcorn in my beard? 0 people mentioned it. I think it's in one of the clips too. I'm like, it's just like here, it's just hanging out.
It wasn't popcorn. It was Fig Newton.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever it was, it was there. Man, those were good. Those Fig Newtons.
Yeah,
they hit the spot last week.
Yeah, Fig Newtons.
Shout out Fig Newton. Graphics are just so, even for that time, not great. What is he doing? He just said that, bro. Is that an alien snake?
I think it's supposed to be Shang Tsung. Not Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn.
I'm sure I missed it, but who does she supposed to be working for?
I think the CIA. Which, I mean, obviously it's not going to work.
Yeah. You're not even in the same dimension.
I know.
You've literally took a magic boat. So in my mind, whatever happened to her. So we're going to find out right now. So let's move on from when she was in
Billy Madison.
We're talking about Bridget Wilson Sampras, who plays Sonya Blade in this film.
Is she married to Pete Sampras?
Oh, that's a great question. So obviously she was in Mortal Kombat. Right after that, she was in Nixon. Prior to Mortal Kombat, that was 95 as well, was Billy Madison. And those are basically the two things I remember her from as a child. It says she was also in I Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't recall her character at all. That has to be on the list, by the way, too. We need to watch that film.
Oh. I actually enjoyed the new one.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's good.
Okay, well, I'll have to watch that. And then it kind of goes on like for multiple years here, where it's just kind of like these made-for-TV type movies. Like, let's see, something called Just Visiting. She was in The Wedding Planner, which I don't think anybody saw that movie either.
Is that the one with J-Lo?
It says the most recent thing she's done is in 2019 for Mortal Kombat 11, the video game, where she voiced Sonya. So a big throwback there. And let us know, like, we're not entirely sure how we want to move the show as we go forward. I've had a couple of people. I did have some people call me and tell me, we like what you're doing. I did get that. I also got a suggestion that maybe we clip this down to where we're just actually talking about what we're watching. I don't think we'll do that because I do think that I think people will eventually catch on to let's watch through together.
Yeah.
And I will do my best to edit it so we don't lose a whole lot.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Mike.
It's Ryle.
From No Late Fees. We are here today to tell you about our friends over at Cinema 6 Movie Theaters. It's a small, family-owned and operated independent theater right here in the heart of Port Richey, Florida. Guys, let me tell you, from the moment you walk into that place, it is not only pure nostalgia, it is home. You're going into a place that not only makes all of their own food, you can get any kind of food you want there. You can get the best butter popcorn you've ever had. And if you want, you can get yourself a beer or a wine as well. Yeah. They've got plenty of things for the kids. They've got ice cream, food, hot dogs, candies, all of the things that the kids absolutely love. Yep. And the best part about them is everything is reservation. So they have fully reclining leather seats in there. Mm-hmm. And it is the absolute best movie-going experience for an independent theater that I think you can get. Not only are they a great theater, but they also have Level Up Entertainment right next door. You can get yourself some ice cream over there. You can let your kids play. They've got every new modern arcade game there is, including some of the really cool claw games. But if you're a little older like us and you want to play a pinball game, they have that too. You're able to host your birthday party there. They have great, amazing specials and all that. And a little bit of ice cream, even if the kids want to. Yep. They can earn their tickets by playing games, or they can earn tickets by turning in their movie stub. Any movie stub's going to get 4 tickets automatically to go towards the, not purchase, but towards a prize. So please check them out on thecinema6.com. We appreciate it so much as being a proud partner with them. So thanks, guys. Check out thecinema6.com. But if you have suggestions, we're open for it. I mean, we've got a lot of great comments and likes and all that stuff. But if you like what we're doing, if you like the concept of us, doing a watch through of a movie with you and giving us, giving you the nostalgia that we felt at the time, I want to hear it. I mean, I don't know about you. Look at his face. Oh my God. That's so bad.
How bad it was. Oh. Whoops. I'll grab that later.
So I was watching the trailer for this the other day, because that's how I made the 5 facts. I took a bunch of the trailers and I cut them together. Which has actually been a pretty popular video for us for the last couple of days. So I guess people do like facts. But do you remember, I know you do, remember when there was the movie voiceover guy? Mm-hmm. Every trailer had the coming this summer. Mm-hmm. I can't do it. I wish I could, because there'll probably be no market for it now, because nobody does it.
This is Pablo Francisco when he's doing his stand-up.
Oh, yeah.
Little tortilla boy.
Yeah. But, watch Sonya Blade, or whatever it was, or whatever he was saying. In this summer's biggest blockbuster, don't miss Mortal Kombat. You know the game, now watch the movie. I wish I miss that. I miss that about movies. Because now it's just
the trailer now.
It's just showing parts of the film, and sometimes it's the dialogue from the film. So, yeah.
It's like Jean-Claude Van Damme, like you've never saw him before. I never thought about that. Is no voiceover.
There's no more voiceover guy. Shout out if there is. I don't know, but now it's just like it pops up. Brett never met Terry before, and then it's like a scene of them meeting for the first time. I'm not hating on it. I think it might be a more effective way of. Because a lot of what people do nowadays, and I've learned this over the last year or so, understanding social media, is some people don't even listen to us talking. They're just watching the subtitles. Yeah. They're doom scrolling. They're not listening to our annoying voices. Mm-hmm. They're watching what it comes up for the subtitles. So maybe that's part of why they don't do it for regular trailers now, too. I don't know. Where do you find all these guys at? Why that clear the tables like that? That was kind of rude.
Oh, no. Didn't eaten all day.
I'm going to going on a limb and say the guy that's the stunt double here was probably some type of world-renowned martial artist.
Most likely. There's quite a few of them here, and I'll call them out to you guys when I see them.
This is just an actor playing Sub-Zero, right?
Yep.
This is not going to be like a kung fu master.
Nope. Now the guy that plays Scorpion is.
Because he actually fights in the film, right?
And when he comes in, I'll tell you guys who he is.
Let me tell you right now, how hard was it to get a flawless victory on Mortal Kombat? I had a hard time with it. You were like, I got him all the time. You son of a gun.
I'm just good at fighting games.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah.
That's probably my...
That number one?
Yeah. Really? I'm terrible at first-person shooters. I like story mode, so I play Call of Duty for story mode. But if I play online, I get murdered by 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
So I don't even play. But fighting games... Oh, yeah.
I used to play and get so mad because I played with my couple friends, probably more like the second and third game. So like in the 97, 98 era.
Yeah.
And I would play and I would get my butt whipped, whether it was Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. It didn't matter. My buddy Paul, he knew all the button combinations.
Yep.
Now, wrestling, I'd be pretty good. I get him every once in a while.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, once you're good at one, a lot of times the moves are the same. So it's really good at Street Fighter, Fatal Fury, King of Fighters, and then moved in extremely good at Mortal Kombat, even though it's like probably my least favorite compared to like Tekken and all those games. And I'll just pick it up. I remember going over with friends, and it was the newer Mortal Kombat games, Mortal Kombat 11, and I hadn't played Mortal Kombat in years. And I lost the first fight, but I figured it out, and then I never lost again. For like 2 years. Like, no one could beat me. It was just...
So I will not be playing those games with you.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. It's just, I don't know. I'm just really good at fighting games. I remember being in Tekken. There's a guy named Lee Chaolin that he has like an infinity kicks, and they don't have it in any of the books or anything. I figured out how to do it. And I used to do it to people all the time. It's funny. But anyways, I digress.
No, that's great content.
But, yeah, I love fighting games. It's just been my...
It's your jam?
Yeah, it's my jam, man. That's my jam.
Okay, well, we're back. Before that other brief break there, Ryle was just telling us how good he was at all these combat games and how terrible I have always been at them. And then during the break, we got to talking about Call of Duty and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, we, like you, I had picked up the newest copy of whatever Call of Duty was a couple of years ago. And, again... My brain doesn't work the right way, but it was the first year they had the skill-based matchmaking. So the first couple of days, that was great. I got so good at it that I golded, which I think is not that much of an accomplishment as it used to be, because that used to take you months.
Yeah.
Back in Modern Warfare 2, which is probably the best and last.
Yeah.
Look at this. But just to interrupt real quick. The animatronic they used to do this was very expensive.
Yeah, it was like $1 million.
Like $1 million bucks.
Yeah.
And required 4 people. Nuts for the time. Anyway, I'm terrible now at Call of Duty, but if you could go back to, I think if there's any game that I could go back and go, I want that one back, it would be Call of Duty 2.
Uh-huh.
Modern Warfare or whatever it was.
Modern Warfare was great.
Just a fantastic game. The airport level, all of that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You could camp. Everybody knew people were camping and hiding and stuff. That was half the fun.
Yeah.
You know?
That was great.
Yeah. I don't know. They lost their way somehow. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what else I'd like to have back? Guitar Hero.
Oh, Guitar Hero. Oh.
I would love...
Just the nights with your friends.
Yeah.
Even Rock Band was
great.
Rock Band,
yeah. Well, we played Rock Band in our house many times.
Oh. I missed that. That was fun.
It was fun. I wish we could still do it.
Yep.
But those, I mean, they're very rare to find as they are, and I believe that they're not supported through the PlayStation 3. I have a PlayStation 3 exclusively so that if I do ever find one, I can play it.
Yeah, I got one too.
I'd love to play that game again. Either Rock Band or Guitar. Rock Band probably more because you had the drums and everything.
Yeah.
I'd love to find it. Like to me, rolling up to a garage sale on a Saturday morning and seeing one of those, I don't know what I would do. That'd be fantastic. and maybe finding one of those old DLP TVs like the one we used to play it on still.
Yep.
That son of a gun sat on the floor and we sat in front of it.
That was so fun.
Remember we had to push the couch back to play?
Yeah.
So much fun. Those were the days. That's got to be
I remember
14, 15 years ago easy.
I remember living in Lutz and Carlton Arms. And a good friend, Chris Bodman, and his wife, Kira, and everybody, all our friends there, we used to sit there, and that's what we did. We just did Rock Band all night. We ordered food and ate pierogies and pizza and Rock Band. And and you can create your little character. And I was always the singer. Never played the drums.
I played the drums.
Never did the guitar. I was always the singer.
We always, because you could put it on no fail mode.
Yeah.
So as the night went on, we ate more and we drank more. And it turned into a karaoke party.
Yeah.
It required no fail mode. A lot. A lot. Again, thankfully smartphones weren't around like they are now. I do actually wish there was some footage of that stuff though, because we got very funny. Why they do him dirty like that? Look.
Pretty sure they just looked down that tunnel, but all of a sudden now.
So what? Let's follow the mystery lady.
Who was your go-to Mortal Kombat character?
Probably Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, yeah. Me too.
Oh, I always enjoyed a good Sub-Zero versus Scorpion.
Yeah.
He just Jurassic Parked his ass. Because I've got shit sprayed in my eyes. Of course I don't know where I'm going. It's very Indiana Jones to them right here. By the way, that'd be, out of all the stuff that Indiana Jones runs into, this would be the part that I'd be like, see you guys later. Imagine if there's that much silk. Imagine either how many spiders there are or just how big a single spider could be. I would be, no thank you. There's a spider that lives here in this studio.
Yeah.
I've seen him once. Well, I've seen evidence of him once, and I know that he's been in the adjacent room to us. Yeah. And it's a Wolfman spider. So he's a big boy. Yeah. I literally, when I come in here, I look in the corners every time. I don't like spiders at all.
Yeah.
If it popped out right now, I wouldn't come back for a week.
Would end. Yeah. I don't mind spiders, but roaches. Oh my goodness, roaches and silverfish and like centipedes. Ugh.
Centipedes.
Okay. Man.
Got all those here in Florida. A lot of them.
Yeah, Florida's the land of bugs.
Florida is North America's Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, I lived in Utah and Washington State, and I don't think I saw a bug there at all. It's kind of wild when you think about it.
When Washington State, they're too depressed. They just stay at home all day. Utah is too dry.
We have a lot of scorpions and stuff up there.
Yeah,
but
no, thank you.
Never saw them.
Do they actually ever explain why they're fighting the random guys ever?
No.
It's just like plot filler, right?
Yeah. It's supposed to be a tournament, but They really fight in the tournament. They're just always fighting henchmen most of the time.
Brilliant.
Why don't you show me what you plan to do about it?
I don't think so.
Fish.
They were casting us. We need 30 jacked men.
To hold spears and wear t-shirts on your head. Imagine the set designer. Hey, we need a mix of gargoyles, old looking stones, and what else you got? A centaur back there, skull guy.
And what's up with the shot underneath the stone there? Is that?
That's a very interesting stylistic choice there. Yeah. They actually, it looks like they had to take one of the spikes out to make it work. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they wanted to. They spent the majority of the movie just trying to film like the set, as opposed to focusing on the characters.
Yeah.
They like wanted
there's
you to
no
know.
character development whatsoever.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. It's just you're thrown right into it.
Yep.
But that's probably like indicative of how quickly I think they probably made the film and the shot time they had for it. This whole thing makes no sense.
Yeah. So for those of you, I told you I was going to give you some interesting facts on some of these fighters. So this guy that Liu Kang is fighting is Hakeem Austin. He is a martial artist. He was actually on a show called WMSC Masters. For those of you who do know that, please like what I'm saying here and let us know. It was a great show. Came on. It was Saturday morning. It was like American Gladiators, but it was like Kung Fu fighters, and it was like a scripted kind of television show. Hakeem Austin was Hakeem the Machine, and he was one of the Dragon champions there for a while. So, just thought I'd throw that out there.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't remember that show at all.
Yeah, it was filmed in Universal Studios. So.
Over at the yeah. Okay.
So,
remember when you could buy pants like that and wear them?
yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. What were they called?
The hammer pants?
Yeah, hammer pants. Yeah, parachute pants. Yeah. Let's bring them back. You know.
Yep.
The Jenko jeans came back.
Yeah, they did.
Why can't we? Yeah, why can't we get some parachute pants? I wonder if he was like in charge of choreography for this too. You know, it's possible.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is like, was this even part of the tournament? Like, I guess it is, but it was like, he's a nameless fighter.
Hit with the boom.
The double kick ended the fight.
Does the standard kick up, you know, Jackie Chan / Bruce Lee look to it? That face.
Your soul is mine.
Like, then you wonder, like, did he want him to lose the whole time? You know, he's hungry for a soul. Fatality.
Only a blade. I have something for you here.
I don't want anything from you.
On the contrary, I have something you want to say.
It's funny they throw her into the film to begin with. You get 30 seconds of her killing somebody with a shotgun, and then all of a sudden she's in the film with no preconceived notion that at all that she's a capable fighter whatsoever. And then they put her with this thing. It's like the Australian Don Fry.
Did you miss me? I think Kano was the best character in the newest movie.
Really?
Oh yeah, I think that's the general consensus.
Okay.
I mean, there was no character development in the new movie either, so
I guess, yeah. We're not really. I guess you're not really going into this with that. Remember, by the way, when you could buy that knife at any flea market ever? There was a whole. Remember,
it was the Undertaker
all,
knife. Yeah, that's what it was called. They used to come in the Undertaker little coffin thing.
First of all, if you remember, if you're out there, you remember late night TV on the weekends at 2:00. There'd be those Southern guys selling ninja swords. Remember that? Did you ever see that? They'd be selling Ginsu knives and ninja swords. You get a whole it was marketed to the guys that were selling them secondhand. Right now, you'll get 124 knives for $129,995. 4 easy payments. There's several times they would take the swords out and the guy would cut his hand.
Yeah,
you never see that?
Well, no, because I saw them sell those things, but I'm not from the South, so I probably didn't get the Southern guys. I probably got the. It
was like a national thing.
The woman, and I remember the woman and like the one guy. Kind of reminded me of Mark Summers. But,
yeah. Okay. Yeah. That too.
But I don't remember the Southern dudes.
There's so many things about this movie, and like, I think it had a little more of a pop culture impact than most people give it credit for. You know?
Yeah.
Because it was everywhere, just like a lot of the movies we've seen so far.
Yeah.
These movies were really impacting the summers of those years that came out.
Yeah.
And at the time, she'd just been in Billy Madison too.
Yeah.
So she was like big star, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
Commercial break. So during our little break, we just watched a commercial for Universal Orlando. They both now have Islands of Adventure, regular Universal Studios, and then they have the new
Harry Potter Land.
But I forget the name of the park that it's in now.
Oh, I don't.
It's a whole new park. And I'm probably wrong, but I think they built it where Wet n Wild used to be because they bought that a number of years ago. Anyway, if you have not been to the Harry Potter sections of Universal Orlando, I've not been to the new one where they put in Ministry of Magic. But the other one that's at Universal Orlando, Hollywood, or in Orlando, oh my God, is amazing. Very rarely do you walk into some place. The only other place I will tell you that I felt like this was when I went to Galaxy's Edge for Star Wars. You feel like you're in a movie. Yeah. Like you're one moment you're in Universal, and it's like it always has been since the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. And
then you literally walk into a turn. And you go around the edge of a brick building, and you're at your downtown.
Yeah.
That's not Hogwarts, but whatever their little area is. It's just fantastic. The theming is next level. You can only imagine how good the new one is, which it's tremendously expensive to go. How do we get to this whole sequence of film now? Did they ever explain? Was he in a dream?
No, he like warped him into
Scorpion Zone,
another arena.
So weird. Such a weird film.
Yeah. It really doesn't make any sense. Some of the so another fact of martial art. The guy that's playing Scorpion is a guy named Chris Casamassa. So he's done a couple of these martial arts films where he plays a couple characters, but he also with the prior guy, Hakeem Mawson was on the WMAC Masters show, and he played a character called Red Dragon.
One of the factoids I got about this film is he broke his ribs twice during production. One right around here. This is the ladder fight scene. I know somebody asked me about it earlier today on Facebook, and they're like, ladder fight scene? Yeah, it's the fight scene from the film, by the way. He had broken a rib somewhere along the time of this, and then broke them again, or had broke them earlier in production and broke them again during this part of production. So that's kind of,
yeah.
I mean, they may not be hitting each other, but they're really taking some of these hits.
Yep.
And this guy to be an actor / performer / stuntman, props to Chris, Showing off his gymnast skills here.
Must sound like Pantera there.
Yeah. I always thought stuff like that is great too, because get down here. He you're always suspending belief when you watch these things, but you're like, okay, Kung Fu master, could he also be a master gymnast and pull off a move that probably nobody could to begin? Double backflip to a back handhold, whatever he just did, and then flip. It's so silly.
Actually, I take that. Sounds more like Fear Factor. Excellent band, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ghost Rider.
Yeah. About the same graphics from the first movie.
These might be better.
I'm gonna have to look that up. That sounds like Fear Factory.
Yeah, run away.
Scorpion, a master of the Ninja Clan and demon, loses to a normal guy.
For no apparent reason whatsoever. Dramatic point. Looking back on this now, this could have been any Kung Fu movie. It just so happens to be Mortal Kombat. If you didn't have these, labeled characters, this would have not. Nobody would have saw this. Nobody would have saw this movie.
Well, they know, because the fighting is awful, and it's slow.
Mm-hmm.
It's
does feel like they were very confused about how to make the movie, honestly. Yeah, looking back at it after 28, 30 years almost.
Yeah.
But that's just like...
It's like, did anybody play the game?
well, but also around this time is when they were making... They had made Super Mario Brothers. Remember how terrible that movie was?
Oh, man.
Mario? Luigi Mario?
Luigi Mario.
That movie has an enormous cult following, I've recently found out. So we probably got to put that on our list.
Yeah, we're going to have to watch it.
I
for sure.
Admittedly, I've seen that movie way too many times as it is. The Power Boots.
The Power Boots.
And the Koopas.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We're near the elevator scene.
Mm-hmm. So I've seen it more times than I want to admit. But, yeah. No, enormous. And they made several of these, Street Fighter. Right around the same time. Also terrible. Better cast. Better fighting.
Yeah.
Terrible movie. Terrible.
Some great one-liners, though.
Yeah. Again, we're fighting in the temple for no apparent reason.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the sets that feels like they ripped right off the video game, because like you'd play the game, there was a temple match in there, and it looked very similar to this. So maybe somebody did watch the game once.
It's almost like they lost sight of the tournament. There's supposed to be a tournament, and there's only been like 3 fights. Because this isn't actually a tournament fight. I don't think.
No.
They're just fighting.
What is he doing? And like legitimately, with these guys that have these magical powers, how are they supposed to compete with that? This guy's making a damn ice bubble,
No.
Use the element to breathe life.
What? Okay, water helps with life. I'm not going to say it's like the most critical part. It's just so dumb.
I forgot about this.
I forgot.
Oh, it's so bad.
Sub-Zero gets taken out by ice. And explosion? No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad.
There may be a reason I haven't watched this movie in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Think about...
I mean, this movie really makes the original Street Fighter look good.
It does, yeah. And this one got immediately greenlit for a second one, too.
Yeah, I know.
What I don't get is, like, the very little screen time that... what's the name of the character?
Johnny Cage?
No.
Goro?
Goro gets.
Yeah.
And how much they spent on it.
Yeah.
Like, you would think if, like, somebody went, okay, we can do it, but it's going to cost you $1 million. Mm-hmm. And they go, let's just not have him in the film.
Mm-hmm.
He's not an essential plot to the film. I mean, he is because they make him one, but he didn't need to be in the movie.
And that scene right there where they just have a bunch of guys.
For no reason. What are they doing?
We just need you guys to jump.
It's like they wanted to do a montage, but didn't know how.
Oh.
Terrible.
Oh.
So I feel like just now, like right now, we're getting the idea that there are other fighters there besides the ones we've been telling the story about the whole time. No name guys. That one's just like a guy from Street Fighter. Looks like a recycled prop from Demolition Man, from Total Recall. Remember at the end? That disgusting thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I mean, if you haven't seen it,
What was his name? The mutant.
yeah. Awful. He's to get out. He can't. He's got both his hands locked up.
I like how they're both just acting like this giant man with 4 arms is just like an everyday thing.
Uh-huh. Why is he not bleeding? Or bruised? Or anything? Finish him. Anticlimactic.
It was terrible.
Also,
That was the finish.
tournament or not?
I'm assuming.
She doesn't even know that guy. Not friends.
She's just like, no. Oh.
Fatality?
Your soul is mine. It was not flawless because he hit Goro quite a few times.
Yeah, he did. This is a different version of the same. So he can. So far, I've seen him take somebody through his hand, through his eyeball, and did he take him through his mouth too before? That sounded weird. I'm not going to repeat that one. Shout out the Dollar Tree for still having movie style candies. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't get this at Publix.
Nope.
You got to go to the dollar store. And $1.25 now?
100%.
Man, I haven't had a Junior Mint in a minute.
Almost got Charleston Chews.
Oh. Not a fan.
No? Oh, man, I love Charleston Chews.
Too chewy. I don't like chewy candy.
Nope.
He's playing Wise Sensei now. I don't know any of you people. Imagine getting his hot breath in the back of your ear.
Right?
You creepy old man. Just walks off. Oh, you.
Every mortal is responsible for his own destiny. Can't see this. Why can't you? I tried. There's the most dangerous fear of all. I know. Shang Tsung. He appealed to his soul. And used the fear seized there against you.
The level of not acting in this.
It's so bad.
It's so. Man, I don't really have. This is not the memory I had of this movie. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, I watched it a couple years back, and I was like, this movie's so bad.
All right, commercial break again. Okay, we're back. Assume this is the day after. And for no apparent reason, we're sitting on the beach thinking about what's going to probably happen here at the beginning of Act 3. Apparently not. He wasn't actually next.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the list.
You will be next. Still doesn't beat Chung Lee's "You Are Next" from Bloodsport.
Well, if I don't, then I'll finish this off one at a time.
By the way, Luke Cage thinking he's the best fighter that there is ridiculous. I can finish this. You're not that great.
Yeah, it is. Because I can't live with having no heart having to you.
What?
Not to you.
I just met you.
Is to protect me, Johnny Cage. Oh, I can't believe this. You are the most egotistical, self-deluded person I have ever met.
Yeah, well, you've got good looking.
We just met.
We just met literally 48 hours ago. I mean, we're assuming. I don't know how time passes on their mystical island,
no.
but I mean,
Maybe it goes faster in the slower, but faster in
Maybe.
the different dimension.
Very foolish.
very foolish.
Friend with you. Want to protect your friends? Make no mistake.
Who's he looking at?
Have to go destroy this one. So what's the problem?
Hmm?
As you wish. As absurd as your request is, I shall grant it. In return, I reserve the right to challenge the winner myself.
Oh my gosh.
Or not.
Honestly, it doesn't feel like he needs to challenge anybody. He feels like he's pretty much
Yeah.
like, why don't you just get to the point where he's fighting Raiden? Right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. What? What is he?
The rules are quite clear. It's how you say. A deal's a deal.
He doesn't even know what he agreed to. What have you done? I don't know why, but I remember that line.
Mortal Kombat. We played it. Last one of them is lost.
Who's he talking to?
Us.
Like he's looking up like he's talking to somebody. Isn't he the god of lightning as it is?
Lord Raiden. Wait, stop it with the screaming. Oh,
It's so dumb.
so bad. They don't
I
even have
mean-
enough room to fight there.
No.
Like,
I mean, 9-10-year-old me thought this was awesome. You know?
no.
Yes. I like how he's just got a t-shirt, like a man blouse on and a pair of pants. He didn't even bother to change.
He wore his sunglasses, even though it's evening.
He's tough. Real tough. Dramatically drops them.
I don't know what the point of that was, because I mean, we can do that too. you
Yeah,
know?
right? Pay me my tribute. Oh my god, it's so bad.
Let's dance.
Oh my god. Punches him in the groin and then runs away.
You think they just took Station's head off and just put
It's
Gorilla in
not. It does. It looks more. And honestly, it looks more like a leftover animatronic from either Total Recall or from the Mario Brothers movie. I mean, it's probably all. I don't want to go on a limb here and say that it was the same factory that did it, but they definitely has some standard head. Like you imagine calling in an order. This is what I need. And they go, what do you want it to look like? Surprise me. And it's just the same face. You know. I like how he both speaks words but also makes animal noises. That's a great feature. Yeah.
$500 sunglasses, asshole.
Oh god. Hmm? I don't believe this for 1 second.
Why did he roll?
Yeah, situational awareness is 0.
This is where you fall down.
I mean, you've got 3 other hands,
You got
bro.
4 arms and you're that strong
Yeah.
you can't pull yourself up?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I don't buy it. That's okay. We're not supposed to. I like how he instantly knows that this is now what he has to do, because even before, yeah, this is.
Oh. So bad.
You're a coward, sorcerer.
Uh,
Stand and fight. Had it to you.
his little bit of French accent came out there just a little bit. I wonder if he has to dub his own stuff. Oh man.
Where's he taking her?
To the Emperor's castle. In the wastelands of that world where I cannot follow.
That was so dramatic. Where I cannot follow.
Can Sonya beat Shang Tsung?
No. I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
Why? Why can't she beat him? Because she's a girl? What are you trying to say there?
She has to accept the challenge, or there can be no final combat. I have
Oh my god.
further to teach you, Liu Kang. You possess the knowledge. It's lacking now.
Only because he was a monk for so many years, I guess.
Go with us.
He possesses the knowledge because he said she has to
Yeah.
accept it.
Yeah.
He's the all-knowing now.
And also, I overwhelmingly feel like they did him dirty with the lines that he had, because it really doesn't do his accent any favors whatsoever, or his kind of weaselly voice. Do we say why he just says I cannot follow him there, but
I'm fine.
what's his name? This guy here, the bad guy. What's his name?
Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung can follow.
Because Shang Tsung's not. He's not a god.
Oh, he's just a
Raiden's
super
a
bad
god.
guy. Okay,
Yeah,
I got
he's
it. God, is that a Buddhist face? Another random set.
Uh-huh.
So you have all these. You know, they're really trying hard with the computer graphics in this movie. Really, they're really trying hard. You know, that thing is probably still exists somewhere in a factory where somebody's got it hanging up. Look at this awesome prop that I got from Mortal Kombat. To me, I see it like in a chopper shop somewhere.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Jesse James has got a copy of it. Of course, there's something else there. Duh. You're in the outworld, dude. I thought you possessed all the knowledge, bro. Oh, I'm gonna find the
He's like, just get it.
chameleon thing.
What are you doing?
That thing spat on you before. I would be putting it somewhere else, you know?
Gosh, it's so bad.
What? All right, are we suggesting that thing eats stuff? Okay.
Apparently.
Okay, cool. I feel like that was a very easy way to get rid of something that was very difficult for him to do before.
What we
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Now we get reptile. Thank you. got to give props to the original Mortal Kombat game for literally just changing the colors of the guys' costumes and giving them the same powers, just different ways to achieve them.
Did that for money cost.
For how easily he handled Sub-Zero, he's really getting his butt beat by Reptile. Like, he's barely putting up a fight. And he hasn't used any special moves on him or nothing yet. Still not a tournament. They're fighting just for fighting sense at this point.
Well, here's my thing with this. So this isn't a tournament fight. So why doesn't just Johnny Cage just jump in and help him and just like they just both beat the crap out of him?
Yeah, where is Cage? He's just hanging out. He's watching his buddy get his butt beat. He's over there, but he's got his peeking around the corner, going, "You got that? Do you need help? Are you good?
He's got a box of Whoppers.
If you need me, I'll be right outside." Oh, the rest of I already had half that box. That's all you, buddy. It seems like you got it from over here. I'm just gonna wait outside. See you later. I mean, in retrospect, it feels like maybe you would have kept the chameleon around, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You think it was difficult as a stunt guy to breathe through that mask? No, I mean, again, no explanation to why this complete mortal gets these completely crazy powers back into stone. Oh, there's your favorite centipedes and cockroaches.
Yes. Oh, what the point of that was.
Gross. Huh? Katana. I remember her moves in the game being very powerful. That's my buddy played as her all the time with my butt every time. Every time. This is by far the biggest set I think I've seen in the whole movie. I wonder where it is, or what they did.
I don't know. Maybe Prince's house.
Yeah. It's melted. It's weird. It's funny, even in these movies that are like alternate universes, or it's, you know, this is a different planet, or whatever they want to call it, how you can still see the influences of the time on the set designs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You look at it and go, this movie was definitely made in the 90s. There's no question about it, you know? Which is part of what I enjoy about these movies. I don't enjoy the terrible graphics.
It's supposed to be the tower. But you know what's so funny? Is that like the Outer World was like a whole... You see this more in the later Mortal Kombat games. But Outer World was like an actual... another world, and there was people and tribes and stuff, and it was daytime, you know. But like for some reason in this movie, they
just so happens to be nighttime.
It's just, it's just.
By the way, we get the first wardrobe change for Sonya Blade here. Who and why? And I mean, just for no reason at all. It does feel like. This movie feels like one big run-on sentence, you know?
Yeah.
That's going to make our post watch review very interesting. You got these, monks, whatever they are. Just, there we go. Yeah. They did her hair. They put makeup on her. Somebody, the monks or somebody there did it for her. Just feel like they, maybe she should have known the rules first,
Such an endearing human trait, I'm touched. One last chance to fight me in Mortal Kombat. Go to hell. Take her away. The Emperor will be overjoyed.
I feel like the minute she said that, it would be already over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will not fight you. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted anyway, so.
Betray our Emperor. In his great wisdom, he knows that Mortal Kombat cannot be won by treachery.
How dare you?
Just the dramaticness. Just, that's not a word, but still. It's funny because now when you really start watching these things, you start thinking about all the same things that we say every movie is like, I have to save you because I've only known you 48 hours. I'm going to risk my whole entire life.
I am Liu Kang, descendant of Kung Lao. I challenge you to Mortal Kombat. Do you accept or yield? I accept.
Duh. Man. It does make you wonder how these movies got made to begin with. So unlike what we've experienced with Turtles and Terminator and RoboCop, those were all really good movies outside of what they were.
Yeah.
Okay. And they were phenomenons for that reason because they were the films were so good.
Yeah.
This one, for no other reason other than it was the best-selling video game at the time, this movie exists and was greenlit for a second one. We're almost at the end of this movie, so we're going to do a review here in a moment. But, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not a good movie.
It's just not.
I wish I really do. I mean, I will say that it did make you want to play the video game more, and I think the second game came out very shortly after this movie did, and then the second movie came out very shortly after that game did. So, I mean, it was a marketing thing. It was more. That's how I felt about it. I felt like it's more of a marketing to sell games and stuff than going to make a film. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they were making money off the characters.
Yeah. He makes him bleed, so he gets real mad.
Source of all Shang Tsung's power. The souls of 1,000 dead warriors.
I mean, 1,003, He took 3 since we've known him. I don't recall this being part of his powers in the game. I mean, sounds like you played more than I did, so...
No, he had like the green like orbs that would come up and hit you.
And face his enemy and how?
Yeah.
Like, what are we're facing what enemies? These are just random. Like, if this happened and, Sub-Zero popped up and so did Reptile, it would make sense because they had fought already.
Yeah.
But these are just random guys that he's taking their souls. And they have what? There's a samurai there, and they have weapons. Got a Mongolian there. It's a drunk monk. Dramatic. Oh, I thought he was going to do a backflip. Again, the sound effects that he's making fighting, very, very stereotypical.
Oh,
Not at all. Oh yeah. I mean, that feels unlikely at this point. And he just waits for him at the top of the stairs.
Face your worst fear.
Not afraid of my destiny. Face me.
I think she narrates the whole thing, you know? Yeah, very clearly. Duh, it can't be you because you just saw the guy transfer. You okay over there?
it's just so bad. Like you just saw him
Yeah.
transform. Chen?
I can't believe my eyes. I thought you were dead. Yeah. You are. Yeah.
Oh,
He subtly suggests that he's going to murder him, and he's like, okay. See the aluminum foil rip there?
yeah. I was watching something earlier today, and they were like holding the thing up as a shield, and it was literally one of those square pieces of thick insulation board. And I was just like,
Was it Kroll?
no. It was American Ninja 2, actually.
Okay. Oh my god.
Shang Tsung killed my brother.
Yeah. Ah.
You're mine.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh, I can't even.
This is draw out. You could have just pushed him right over then and there.
Yeah, I know.
Just an extra hit and give him another,
Oh,
you know, a threat.
like he's down right now. Just
Just do a little
slide
kick
kick him
over,
off into
yeah.
the thing.
Again, it's like every bad guy feels the need to explain themselves at the end of the
I
movie.
know. And he walks away.
Yeah.
The reason I did this was because.
Actually, he never gives a reason.
I know. Oh.
Slave sorcerer. Lost your power over them.
How and why? You pretty much got your butt whooped, dude.
They are mine. Forever.
Here we go.
All those souls that you steal them have one of your own. I pity you, sorcerer. Save your pity for the weak.
The faces.
Surrender, it's over.
At least he's trying to put a face on.
Yeah.
Oh, wonder what's coming next. Sweet chin music.
He does like the little flame, don't he?
The what?
Like I remember.
Yeah.
It's like the flame.
Yeah. Sits in with the same combos over and over again. Yeah. Oh, goodness. He wins the power. He gets the... He's a chosen one. Not really.
It's not flawless. You got hit. You can't say it.
You get hit a lot. Again, no... Yeah. I don't even have words right now. People are going to go absolutely nuts in the comments about how I think we both mutually now feel about this movie. You get a Casper the Friendly Ghost moment here with your brother. Who does that with your brother? You know? It's interlock hands.
Man, his hand should have went through him, right?
Yeah, he's...
Or maybe it's like one of the thing like from the film Ghost, like he's thinking really hard, so
he's
he
thinking
can touch
real
him.
hard. That's the dumbest thing. If you concentrate real hard, he literally learns that from a homeless ghost. It's like a schizophrenic homeless ghost.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the movie though.
Ghost?
Yeah.
No.
Patrick Swayze was my guy.
So we make it through this movie basically without Sonya really having to fight most anybody besides. She's just there as a plot, for this.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And they're back, and everything is all of a sudden bright and sunny.
They somehow made it back to the normal dimension.
Yeah, nobody explains that. They just left the door open, no big deal.
Now they're a couple. It's been
And they both get the girl at the
couple
end.
days, you know, and
What took you so long? I believe that. It's the most realistic acting he's done.
that's the best part.
Nobody notices. The Emperor knows no limits.
Pathetic fools have come for your souls.
Ultra teaser for what would be part 2.
Gosh. Woo. With the same voice from the demon from Golden Child.
Yeah. Okay. So that was an interesting watch along. So if we've made it to YouTube and we're able to actually do that, you've heard a lot of very interesting comments and commentary during that film. I will start by saying that this one is a nostalgic miss for me.
Yeah.
I have not, again, probably seen this movie in more than a decade, and I haven't played one of those games in quite a long time anyway. So as a now 40 plus year old man, I remember the movie coming out and being very excited about it, but God, that was bad.
That's awful. I mean, it really...
Woo. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that believe that movie is a classic or it's nostalgic, that's for sure. But when you compare it to the things, and I'm kind of glad we waited a few shows to do this, because when you compare it to like even the action in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with dudes that were in suits that were almost 100 pounds, the fighting in that is superior.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
And there's a story there.
Yeah. And that goes for a lot of the movies even
Yeah.
back then. Like this was, I can imagine what our parents were thinking when they took us to see this movie.
Yes.
Like,
You know,
what in tarnations?
What did we just watch? You know, what did we just watch and why? There is a subplot, but there's no main plot to the film and we don't ever see them fight in an actual tournament, which is what they were brought there to do to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we're missing the mark. Or maybe we're critically thinking about it. And I know there's going to be people. There was a guy that left a comment that on one of our videos we were criticizing something. He's like, "Y'all can't enjoy anything," and that's not true. I even enjoy this. This is like this turned into a hate watch. I mean, I thought this was going to be a great nostalgic reminiscence of a film that I loved growing up, and I know I've seen multiple times.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm becoming overly critical of whatever, but that was not a good movie by any stretch of the means. The fighting choreography was bad.
Yeah.
The filmography was, I mean, granted, like we said, first directing, debut for Paul Anderson, W.S. Anderson. Good on him for getting a major motion picture off the ground like that, but just so many issues with it. So many.
It's unfortunately, it's just let all the viewers know we watched that because the new Mortal Kombat movie is coming out this week, right?
Yeah,
Thursday,
Thursday.
So when these new movies come out that relate to an older film, we're gonna watch the older film first. We're gonna tend to try to watch movies that were classics that we really liked.
Yeah. That are at least in the same realm, Like this is the first major motion picture of the summer, in my opinion. Yeah. So I thought it was necessary for us to watch the classic film.
Yeah.
I would like to try to watch the new one before we go see the new movie.
Yeah.
But man, it's amazing that spawned 2 more films after that.
Well, it was Retaliation. And then that was it until that they had like a little mini series.
Yeah.
And then there was I think there was a series too, like back on like Star 64, like that came on like on Sundays or something like that. But anyways, long story longer. Whew.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Rough. That was a rough watch.
It was bad. It was.
Yeah. I mean, you just looking back from the very first the best part about the movie is the soundtrack, and as I mentioned in some of my factoids about it, is that the soundtrack is what drove the popularity of the video game and the movie.
Yeah,
that was a top. I think it said 3 weeks in the top spot for songs in the United States anyway.
Yep.
So I mean that. Great song, Mortal. I mean, it's instant classic. I'm sure, like you said, it was bumping at every single club.
Yeah.
During that time, but just everything about that movie was hard to watch.
Man, it was.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I knew this movie was bad, and we were coming to watch it.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those movies. Every time you watch it, you're like,
yeah,
what?
In fact, I think I remember the last time I watched it. It might have been with my oldest son, and he goes about halfway through the movie. He goes, "What's going on?" And that's actually a really good way to sum it up. Is like what?
Yeah, it's
what happened. Everything about it was
and I'm going to tell you something.
It was
guys.
like watching a Power Rangers movie.
Yeah, and then there was a second movie that was probably worse.
Oh yeah, well, right now it's actually playing on the screen because it went to autoplay, and I will tell you, I may have only seen this movie once. No returning actors except for
Robin Shou.
Yeah.
That's it. And
the costumes and the directing look even worse.
And Johnny Cage is killed in the very first scene of the movie,
which we're watching right now.
It's
Whew,
the best, funniest part of this movie is I will tell. Raiden goes to the elders, because he wants to fight in Mortal Kombat, and they take his godhood away. And he comes back with like a buzzed haircut, and he literally flies in and he says, "Like the new dude."
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's true.
Oh,
Spoiler
man.
alert. So I think we'll try to watch the 2021 Mortal Kombat at some point before we see the new film here this week.
Yeah.
I want to take a moment to shout out our sponsor for that, which is going to be Cinema 6 movie theaters. If you are in the Tampa market, they have they're fantastic. They have a couple of good deals going on right now. In fact, I think it's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You can go in there and get a bucket of popcorn, a couple of drinks, some candy, and a couple of tickets for like less than $35, which is absolutely amazing. I posted about it earlier in our stories. So check out that deal. Tell them that no late fees sent you over there, because they are just. I'll say it again and again. They are just the best little movie theater and the best people. So go check out our friends at Cinema 6. We appreciate their support, and that's where we will be seeing Mortal Kombat, the new one, this week.
Yep. And
ideally, before that, we will have another breakdown for you of the Mortal Kombat for 2021, but just not right now. So back to OG 1995 Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
Overall, I will say I'm going to give that movie a 3.5. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, I think that's pushing it almost. Like it's.
Well, that's because it's just nostalgia.
Yeah. So there's this nostalgia thing.
Yeah. I won't put that movie on again on purpose.
It's. I mean, it even though I will say this, I'll put this on. We'll do this again for Street Fighter when the new Street Fighter comes out.
No,
but at least that's watchable because that has some crazy one-liners in it. It's got Van Damme, Kylie Minogue, Raul Julia was his last movie. He ended up passing away.
R.I.P.
So that's it has some you got Damian Chapa in there who played Miklo and Bound Blood In Blood Out, which I always talk about, guys. But man, so that's pretty much all I have to say about.
That was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. I will tell you that as always, I want to recommend that you do watch it, because don't take our word for it. You may love it.
Yeah.
I really hope that people interact and tell us why we're wrong. Tell us we're wrong. I want to know why you think that movie is better than what we rated it at. I said 3.5. Ryle said that was very generous.
Yeah.
So assume his grade is much lower than that. I do have extreme fond memories of that film when I was a kid watching it, and it's just like every other film that came out then. You pretended like you were one of the characters or whatever it was, and playing the games until ungodly hours of the night.
Yeah.
But as far as films are concerned now, terrible film.
Awesome.
So, cool. All right, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll move on to our next section, which is going to be more recent trailers. Since we had our last show a few days ago, and we I don't want to say broke the news, but it wasn't news. I didn't know about it until we saw it. There is a new Resident Evil movie coming out, and they've released a trailer.
Yep.
Have you watched it yet?
I have not.
Okay, so I've watched it once. I turned it off midway because I didn't want to ruin it. It is not what we talked about we wanted it to be. So stay tuned after this quick break, and we'll come back with that. Okay, so second watch through of this Resident Evil trailer. I want to hear what you have to say about it, because I've noticed a couple things on my first watch through.
Yeah. Well, again, I guess it's set around the same time as everything else is going on, so maybe it's a separate story. Zach Greger, if you haven't seen Barbarian, it's excellent. And Weapons, I just recently watched that. Excellent movie.
Yeah.
So this is, I'm going to say it should be good.
It should be good.
So,
go ahead.
I would just say I am curious if it connects at all. But I mean, it's something brand new. So,
yeah. So I think there's a couple of things that I think are really cool about this. I like that it looks like he's out there trying to, salvage stuff or look for things. He does. He's like a courier, it looks like, and he immediately realizes that there's something definitely wrong.
Yep.
On that first opening scene, you can see where there have been some additional footprints in and around that house.
Yeah.
And it's just recently snowing. This also here at the end looks like he's coming out of that same house. So, to me, it looks like maybe we're just, I don't know that we're in the same time frame as the most recent films, because I don't think we are.
Yeah.
I think we're getting an original retelling of the story. It looks like they made a movie. about some type of outbreak, and just so happens to be that it's somehow loosely based on Resident Evil. Because nothing about what we just saw screams Resident Evil to me. It screams every other freaking zombie film we've seen in the last decade.
Well, the character there in the sewer or whatever it was is a Resident Evil character.
Other than that, though.
But that's what makes me think it's probably around the same time, but I don't know. Looks good. I mean, it looks good.
It looks like a thriller. You know,
Yeah.
I think we'll get a lot of jump scares.
Yeah.
We'll get a lot of what's going on. It's going to be very intensely. The story is going to be very intense. So I am looking forward to it because mostly because I love zombie films in general.
Yeah.
I am tired of seeing the same zombie stuff hashed out over and over again in
Yeah.
games and movies
Yeah.
and just pop culture in general.
Yeah.
I'm ready for some originality. Maybe they have that. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just, I've been kind of zombied out, but I was a fan of the original Night of the Living Dead, and then the Return of the Night of the Living Dead. Those two movies were excellent, and I hear that they're remaking it, the original.
Really?
Yeah.
Like shot remake?
So, yeah, I saw it the other day.
Okay. Was it like a news article or something?
But
post that.
Yeah. So, we'll see. But I think it looks good.
Okay.
Like I said, I loved Barbarian, and Weapons was great. So I don't think you can go wrong. I think this should be good.
Okay. Well, very good. So I'm going to give. For me, I'm actually going to give it a fairly high score because I'm interested in it. I'm going to say 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay. Oh, you're a little lower than I was. So I think you're skeptical because it's Resident Evil. And it's not. It's not a Resident Evil video game story. That's what that guy said. He's like, y'all can't enjoy anything, and I'm like, you're not wrong in the sense that it would be great to see a true, telling of the original game story.
Yeah.
Just why? There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that.
It literally launched a franchise.
Yeah.
There's a bajillion games based off of it.
Yeah.
So, okay. So a quick break while I find the next trailer. They just showed a whole bunch of new stuff for Spider-Man Noir. We've already reviewed that, so we're not going to watch that one, but we'll find something else. So stick with this quick break. You guys won't know it's a break because I cut it really quick, but we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So it feels like every time we go to do, and we're only at this point, just so you guys know, peek behind the curtain, we're recording once every 3 days or so right now.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, we're not going to, because got to pump out content, and right now there's a lot of stuff coming out.
Yeah.
So we're now discovering something else that we didn't know was coming out.
Yeah.
They've made a Pitfall movie.
Yep.
I'm assuming that it's based off the game.
I would assume so.
If you see there, it's listed as a horror movie. So I'm very interested to see what this is.
Yeah.
You guys might know the rules by now. First watch through, we won't say a word, which is what we're about to do now. We'll go back in. We'll give you our quick hot take on it. So without further ado, here is the Pitfall trailer. Okay, that was interesting.
Wasn't expecting that.
No, okay. Watch through, and we're going to give our hot takes. All right, so initially, this to me looks like a, one of those. I thought we were going to see teenagers for some reason because it feels like that kind of campy.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. College kids, let's go camping. It's not. It's adults. Looks like they could be experienced outdoors people.
Yeah.
And very quickly you find out that there may be some issues with the area in which they're camping.
Yep.
And it's not just a normal hole. Somebody built it.
Yep. And it's a hunter's trap. So when I was going into this, I thought it was off the game.
It's definitely not.
So I was going to be like, happy-go-lucky fun. No,
it's not.
It is not.
This guy gets caught almost, I'm assuming, first night instantly. The only reason I think that you're probably dealing with an undertone of experienced survivalists is because they have the walkie-talkies and they're very prepared. But it also looks, according to the trailer, like this movie must have been screened once already. So they've shown it to people.
Yeah.
It does look almost 80s campy.
Yeah.
Like it says gory and brutal and all those things. I genuinely hope that. I hope it's not just some, overdone, just for the shock and all of it movie. I'm ready to see a thriller / horror movie that has an actual story. So, very interesting. Very interesting. What do you think?
I like it. I want to see it. It's looks like an original story. We'll see. It might come out and might be like, okay, it's kind of like this or kind of like that, but looks good. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 6.5.
6.5. I'll go with 7. I'll go a little higher.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably worth seeing. Obviously, we're going to see it. So, it looks like it comes out the end of this month. So we're pretty close. Again, there's so many movies coming out that we're going to be seeing probably almost 2 a week at this point. So, we just hope that hope that one does well. It looks pretty original. So, let's see if we can find one more, and we'll be right back. Thanks for hanging with us. This is going to be our reaction to a new film with Dennis Quaid in it called Signal One.
Yep.
Don't know what it's about. Again, another one we haven't heard of. I think that's probably be said a lot by the next 2 trailers too. So, military movie, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
Same rules apply. We'll watch it real quick first, and then we'll do our hot takes immediately after it. So, we'll be right back. Okay. So, generally speaking, I love a film with Dennis Quaid in it. Okay.
Yep.
I think he's one of the best actors of our time. This is an alien movie.
Mm-hmm.
So because I've seen Project Hail Mary very recently, I'm going to have a very, very hard time seeing anything that has remotely to do with space travel or aliens as a viable film that I would love to go see. I can't. I don't understand. This looks like a Contact, but made in 2026. They're on a private island. They got a guy that's clearly reaching out.
Yeah.
She's saying here that she doesn't want to hunt for aliens, but there she is. You've got PETA.
Yeah.
Who they don't tell you what PETA does.
Yeah.
At all. He's just there hunting for aliens. And that's how I feel. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this movie 2 times before.
Yeah.
Contact, The Arrival.
The Arrival.
Both Arrivals.
It doesn't look original.
It's not. It's it just seems like I've seen this movie several times already.
And also kind of feels like they're going to take forever to get to the point.
Yep.
Even from the trailer, I'm not exactly sure what everybody's doing.
And what's up with the girl with the telekinesis?
Right. Yeah.
Is that an alien, or is that just like...
Are we looking at a flashback of the girl that's in the movie?
Yeah.
And then there's this... Yeah, there we go. We get this mystery floating sand.
She can control dark matter.
Yeah.
So...
Maybe she's...
Or is that the alien telling her what's to come? I don't know.
That was not good. It doesn't look good. That looks like something that should probably go right to DVD. And when I say that, I mean go right to streaming now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dennis Quaid. I genuinely love your films in general, but I'm going to give that one a solid 3.
Solid 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it a 3 as well. Not interested.
We will see it.
Yeah.
If we have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, that's not something I would go out of my way to see.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. YouTube did its thing and it suggested a film that probably looks, I'm just going to say probably good.
Yeah.
So there looks to be a new film coming out. It's In the Gray. I don't know what it's about. Never even heard of it. So it's got Jake Gyllenhaal, Henry Cavill, and Eliza Gonzalez. I'm not sure who she is, but I'm sure I will once we watch it.
Yes.
Same rules apply. We'll watch it through, and then we'll come back with our comments in just a moment. Okay, here comes our reaction to In the Gray. So, go ahead.
Well, Guy Ritchie film. So it's going to be funny. I think it's going to be excellent. I believe Jake Gyllenhaal has created a relationship with him since the movie The Covenant. If you haven't seen The Covenant, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, a couple shows ago we talked about, is there any action heroes left? Is there any real action films being made?
Mm-hmm.
And I completely and totally forgot that Jake Gyllenhaal has been doing some of these films recently, where he plays this really, him and Ryan Gosling and Henry Cavill and all these guys have been doing these action movies, but also are serious actors.
Yeah.
So, this movie looks refreshing. It's probably not a super original take. It's somewhere probably between The Italian Job and a Bond movie of some variety,
or like the majority of Guy Ritchie films.
Right? Yeah, like that's basically a Guy Ritchie film. You know what you're getting into. It's going to be witty and funny and serious and lots of action. The action's going to be funny, which is going to be amazing. So. To me, this looks fantastic. It looks like every second, every frame is going to be full. Again, if you know anything about Guy Ritchie and his films, that's what he does.
Yeah. Well, it's refreshing to see Henry Cavill actually play a British guy.
Yeah. And the dynamic of having her along for the ride too, and these guys, she looks to be the negotiator.
Yeah.
And they're the hired guns. Phenomenal.
This looks like she got him out of prison or something like that. So
yeah, I can't wait to see it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It looks like it comes out in a couple weeks, so hopefully we'll be able to see it. You've got great character actors that are going to accompany them in this film too. It looks like. I just can't. So it looks really good. I can't wait. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it comes out soon.
Yeah.
I'll give it an 8 as well.
Yeah, 8 out of 10. Guy Ritchie doesn't miss, generally speaking.
He doesn't, and Jake Gyllenhaal, he's a great actor. He's great, man.
Yeah. So 8 out of 10. I think I definitely going to go see that one.
Yep.
So that'll do it for trailers for this episode. We typically try to do 4, so that would meet our quota for the week. Mm-hmm. I'm not even sure people like it, but I don't really care. So we're gonna keep on doing it. So as we get to kind of our third segment of our show, fourth, whatever you want to call it, we typically go and do some blast from the past stuff. We call it the Clerks Corner, where we recommend some a classic film first, and then we're going to recommend a newer film that we've seen or seen again more recently. If you haven't seen them, and today is no different. So we're going to start with Ryle, as we have been doing. He's going to give you his classic throwback because he watched a couple of this week, and I'm going to give you mine after he's done, and we'll see where we land. So it's up to you, bud. Go.
All right. Well, for this week, so I know those of you out there that know me, you're going to... There's so many classic films that you're probably expecting me to mention on here. Probably Bloodsport, The Big Hit, Roadhouse, maybe the original Conan. And those are all great honorable mentions. But this week I'm gonna pick 3. I'm gonna do 3.
Oh, wow.
I know that's usually
we're doing a bonus in.
I know. Yeah, we're gonna change it up for this week. So my main one is going to be a movie called Red Heat. I don't think a lot of people have seen this movie. This is an Arnold movie that people have, I think, forgotten about or may have not even seen. So, Red Heat, this is Arnold. He's an actual Russian detective. And there's a Georgian mafia guy that escapes Russia. And so he needs to get with the United States, and so he meets up with the Chicago Police Department. And I know it sounds silly, but the other major actor in this movie is Jim Belushi, and they become kind of like, it's one of those fun bro cop movies. But Arnold Schwarzenegger's character is very serious, and Jim Belushi is kind of like the comedy,
as always,
as per usual. Jim Belushi did some good movies back then. The Principal's another good one, but he was in some good films, kind of playing that character. Excellent film. Please check it out. It's a fun watch. It's nothing you really have to be too serious about and catch, but it's just great movie, great Arnold film that I think a lot of people have forgotten about. So I would suggest that. Number 2 for honorable mention, a movie called Kroll. I don't know if everyone has seen Kroll. It's a classic. It's long. Sci-fi film. Probably got lost because it's coming around the time where there was like, you get into your Star Wars films, you're getting into like Conan, and then like Willow is kind of a movie that's kind of close to it. But the movie had some great actors in it, including Liam Neeson. It's really good film. It's basically about an alien ship comes to Earth and kind of takes over a certain section of the countryside, and this guy was chosen to get this weapon called the Kroll and go after the princess, because that's where a lot of these movies ended up happening. And they break into this alien kind of rock mountain formation spaceship thing to get this princess back, and it's super campy, but it is amazing film. And then I'm going to throw this out there. My third honorable mention is a movie for some of you that really were into action movies back in the late 80s, early 90s. This was like a B film, but it was made by Canon Studios, who made Over the Top, who made a couple of really high-end movies back in the day. But they ran out of money and they started jumping into like the action film. American Ninja.
Oh, man.
With my boy, who you've heard of Chuck Norris, you've heard of Jean-Claude Van Damme, you've heard of these characters, but there is a guy named Michael Dudikoff that was an action hero.
He was, yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, he was actually going to be the original actor casted for Frank Dukes in the Bloodsport film. But it did not happen because they wanted somebody that potentially knew martial arts. They actually wanted Chuck Norris too, but then they thought he was too old. So then they saw Van Damme in a movie called No Retreat, No Surrender, and they decided to cast him in that role. But Michael Dudikoff was the guy. American Ninja 1, American Ninja 2, Avenging Force. To me, like when I talk about my friends about old action heroes when I was a kid, I always bring up Michael Dudikoff. I wish he could have been put in one of the Expendable movies. That would have been awesome. But
I mean, you never know.
But hey, and they still might be coming. But again, American Ninja, excellent film. If you just want to sit around and watch something that is just ridiculously great, American Ninja, definitely. American Ninja 1 and 2, and then Kroll, and then of course Red Heat. Now for my newer movie, for this week, I recently sat down and I watched Dust Bunny, which is a newer film with Mads Mikkelsen. Excellent film. Sigourney Weaver is also in this movie. I'd like to explain to you what this movie is about, but I'm just going to tell you, you have to kind of watch it yourself. It's about a little girl that has an imagination, and she has a creature underneath her bed that she kind of wished into fruition. And parents disappear, and I'll just leave it like that. It's good film, and there's like a little catch at the end, a little hook that kind of sums up kind of what's been going on. And I just tell everybody, check it out. I think it recently just popped into HBO Max, so if you do have that stream, check it out. And yeah, that's my pick for this week.
Wow. I wasn't prepared for 3, and I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can pull one out. So I'm gonna go ultra obscure classic movie that I have not legitimately seen in a very long time. I'm gonna keep my recommendations family friendly this week.
Okay.
So we have kids of all ages at my house, from anywhere between 10 to 17. And we watch all kinds of. Most of the time, our house is filled with film or movies that my kids can watch. Right. In fact, I'm going to go just a little side note here. I have my son's friend, who I'm very proud of because he's a Marine now, and I have an older my oldest son is 17. He's got a friend that just turned 19. He's a Marine now, and he's living in the Carolinas. But he called during the week to tell me how much he appreciated the times that he spent with us, and which is why he has a deep love of movies and films, because he sees them all the time now, and he's going to be on the episodes coming up towards the end of this month. Shout out to Julian again for being first a great kid, growing up really fast, which is crazy, and being such a good friend to Leo. So, but we watch a lot of family films at my house, and we always have. So this week I'm going to go ultra throwback to when I was a kid and watched a movie, and there's a movie out there. And I bet you've seen it. It's called Batteries Not Included.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I actually ran across somebody reviewing this, just like I'm about to, the other day, and they said how the majority of people, for some reason, don't seem to remember this movie.
Oh, I remember it
because
well.
it got lost. It got lost somewhere along the lines because it didn't. I don't think it's probably not on DVD anywhere. If I had to guess. I used to watch it on TV, I remember. I know we had it recorded at one point.
Yep.
But this is basically a story. It's an alien movie.
Yep.
And not the sense that you would think.
Yeah.
So you have this couple in New York City that is trying to save their little brownstone amongst a redeveloping plan. And what winds up happening is the developers hire somebody to come in and mess up their entire apartment complex. And them and their friends get together and they're going to fix it and whatever. And then next thing you know, these little tiny robots that nobody seems to know where they came from or what they're doing there come and gradually start to help them rebuild their brownstones. And as far as like resetting tiles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of what I'm going to say here, it's a hazy memory because I have not watched a movie in many years because I don't know where I'd even watch it at. I bet Tubi has it.
Tubi probably does.
Probably does, yeah. But I recommend the film just because it's a feel-good movie. It's easy to watch, not a lot of thinking going on, and you'll fall in love with the characters. There's a scene in there where, and these are the characters, the people in the film are very old. They're older even by TV standards of the time. But there's a part there where the man and the wife, who have been, I think, married for many years, are kind of dancing in what was their home, and she's having a breakdown. It's just one of those kind of feel good films. So it's called Batteries Not Included. You can find it. I just found it on IMDb. You can see the cast. There's some famous older actors in there, and the film is it's a feel good movie. So I'm going to go there.
Classic. That's a good.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
So you immediately get those memories.
That was one of my favorites as a child. And I think what happened is that movie came out the same time as like Short Circuit and Flight of the Navigator and like Maximum Overdrive. Like those all kind of came around, and so I think it may have gotten lost. But I used to watch that with my mom.
Yeah,
like, that movie was too. Yeah. Oh, it's a great film.
I think it was. You'd probably catch it on TGIF or something like that. You get those obscure movies that would just air over the summer.
I remember it would come on Star 64, which was a channel that we had in Cincinnati, and it would come like every Saturday afternoon or something like that. I'd be sitting around, and there it was, Batteries Not Included, and I used to watch it.
Great movie, great little. I think that's a Jim Henson project too. I think it was.
It may have. Yeah.
So, great movie. And then this week there's been kind of a I'm not going to say I have multiple movies to review. I will just say a couple of things.
Yeah.
There is a very good family friendly. So, I'm not going to get too preachy, but I'm a religious guy. So when we watch stuff at our house, we like to try to make sure we're watching films that if my 10-year-old daughter walked in on, it would be okay to watch during the day, right? So, and I'm a guy who loves musicals. I like a good musical movie. Except for La La Land, I couldn't watch it. But I like, give me Hamilton, give me Chicago, give me, a lot of movies, a lot of different films.
Les Mis? Les Mis? No,
too French.
Les Mis?
Too French.
Okay.
There is a relatively new film on Netflix called A Week Away. And I think it's a play on A Week Away, but it's a camp movie. It's a summer camp movie, and these kids are at a camp that is dedicated to like Christian foundations and stuff like that. And there's a new kid at camp that comes in, and it's a musical, and it's fun, and it's really easy, and it's light to watch, and it's good for the kids. I think it's rated G, so it's really. But as a parent, when you can see a film and you sit down and you can kind of casually watch it and still understand what's going on, and then the music in it is pretty good. So I'm gonna recommend that one. It's called A Week Away. It's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, obviously go ahead and watch it. And then this is the year of Marvel coming back. So today we watched. My daughter wanted to watch Spider-Man. Which is the first one? Is it No Way Home? No. Homecoming.
It was Homecoming.
Homecoming, right? Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yep.
Which is the first of the Tom Holland's actual Spider-Man films. I am not a Spider-Man. I'm not a Tom Holland Spider-Man film guy. I think Tobey Maguire is the GOAT when it comes to Spider-Man films.
Okay.
You don't like him?
Huh?
You don't like any of the Spider-Man?
I liked Garfield. I liked the Garfield.
Oh yeah, I thought
films.
Garfield was great.
Yeah.
But I think as far as like that first movie, it changed so many things. Like it did, which is why it's like I think it's cool. Anyway,
you know who my Spider-Man is?
Who?
The voice actor from the animated series.
Yeah.
That was
Peter Parker.
That was Peter Parker.
Yeah. But there's been some talk about this new Spider-Man film being like the one that's coming out in a few weeks here, like a really ground level Spider-Man. But the whole first half of that movie, before he gets really entangled with Tony Stark in the third act, he is fighting guys on the ground. He's beating up guys at the corner store and really struggling to find out if he's a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man or not. I haven't seen that movie in many years because I'm not just going to sit down and watch it. I remember thinking when I watched it how great of a story of Spider-Man it was, and because of that, I'm now looking more forward to seeing the latest Spider-Man film that'll be out in a few weeks. So I guess I did have three. So check out. I mean, I know a lot of people that watch our show have seen the Spider-Man films. Now that knowing what we've known about all of what's happened in Marvel in the last 8 years or so, this movie was made immediately after a Civil War, and I thought Civil War was one of the better movies that was out when it comes to the series. So seeing them, kind of pick up the slack on that and seeing at least, 3/4 of the movie a street level Spider-Man, I thought was really cool. Yeah. So those are my recommendations for the week.
All right.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right. So that's our show. This is a late Saturday night for us. Typically we try to record like on Wednesdays, Wednesdays, or maybe like a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning. Yeah. It is right now 12:30 at night. Well, 12:30 a.m. technically. So we both have busy days. Tomorrow it's Sunday. Yeah. I'll be editing and you'll be doing other things, and I've got all kinds of cool stuff, but I want to thank everybody who's taken the time to find us, who have watched us, to the 94,000 views that we've had in the last almost 2 weeks. This is a complete passion project for us. We love movies and film, and we hope that you guys enjoy our kind of hot takes, or I think sometimes we're unique on our takes because we come at it from different angles, but I just thank you guys so much, and the support that you've given us. We're going to ask for more. I would love for you to like and share and follow wherever you're watching this at, whatever part of the show you're seeing. If you're just catching us on YouTube, throw us some comments, suggestions, whatever you want. And, from Mike at No Late Fees, I really appreciate all your support. And remember to be kind and please rewind.
This is Ryle. Have a good evening.
That was weird. I like it though. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks. See ya.